If you're looking for a passive way to make bulk credits and bulk XP, look no further because this video is for you. Now, this method is great for XP as it does involve a passive farm that will get you items, and great for credits as you can sell the finished result of what these farms produce. So, first of all, to kick this off, you do need some resources, and the best way to get resources is buying them. So what I suggest you do is head to the Alpha Centauri solar system, go to the home planet of Jameson, and then go over to New Atlantis and follow the path I take to the store which will sell you resources. So once you make your way to the resource vendor, what you need to buy is aluminium, adaptive frames, iron, tungsten, and a little bit of fiber. Once you get all of those items I just listed and you can see up on the screen, what you're going to need to do is head on over to a bench that sits directly opposite the shop. When you're on that bench, what you need to do is wait for a total of 24 or more solar system hours, which equates to about 12 on the planet. Now, once you've gone through the waiting animation, go ahead and repeat it yet again. If there is for some reason still no supplies, just wait a bit longer, and then of course rinse and repeat the process. Now, you can do this as much as you want. That's completely up to you. The more resources you get, the bigger base you can build, and the more XP and credits you can be earning passively. Now, once you have bought everything you want, you're going to notice you are encumbered, but don't worry, it is a slow walk back to the ship, but it's not too far, and once you've made it onto the ship, you can put it all in your cargo hold, then you don't have to worry about it. And if by chance you don't know where your cargo hold is, most of the time it's going to be right next to the cockpit of your ship. Right, from here you can get a little bit creative. All you need to do is find a planet, moon, or area that has two of the following minerals. You're looking for cobalt and nickel. Personally, I went to the Vega solar system and then found Vega 2e. It's a moon off of one of the planets. That is the place we're choosing for the video and the place that I have my farm set up. But again, you can get creative with this. If you don't want to go there, that's totally fine. Just find yourself a planet that has the two resources I listed. However, there is definitely a reason I chose Vega 2, and that reason is pretty simple. When you are making a base that will farm resources for you, the amount of items you farm will depend on the amount of time that passes on the planet. As I mentioned earlier, if you wait in Alpha Centauri, you'll have to wait about 12 hours local time to reach 24 solar hours. Vega 2, however, is a little bit different. One local hour on Vega 2e will be around 9.5 hours solar time, which means you can sleep for 24 hours local time and it will equal out to about 223 hours solar time or universal time. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of places out there that do have a stronger time gap than Vega 2e, but again, if you want to find them, feel free, and it's not the one we're choosing for the video. However, it doesn't really matter. So once finding your place, all you need to do is simply land on the moon, planet, or area, and simply pull out your scanner to look around for spots in the ground. While using your scanner, cobalt will show up as a blue resource on the ground, while nickel will show up as a browny orange resource. What you're going to be doing is looking around for a location that shares an orange border, which again is nickel, and a blue border, which again is cobalt. Generally, this won't take too long. It'll take less than 5 minutes, and in my case, it was pretty much as soon as I landed the ship, but you may not get as lucky. Once you have found your perfect location, what you need to do is make an outpost. If you look at the bottom of the screen on the game you're playing, you'll notice there is a section that says outpost. Simply hit that, and then you're done. From here, the resources that you bought previously are going to come in useful because you're going to need to build a few things. First of all, place as many extractors on the nickel and cobalt as you can. They will be different machines and they can be placed in different areas. After you've done that, you're going to need to power them up. For this, I chose solar and wind power resources, but they may be different depending on the planet that you choose. Either way, as long as you are powering up the amount that you need as stated on the bottom of your screen, it doesn't matter where you place them. Once you have your power and your excavators down, simply make as many storage devices as you can. From there, link the excavators to the storage crates by simply right-clicking on the mouse or using whatever button it is on the controller. Make a line that goes from the extractors to the chests, and then after that, link all the chests together so they can run through each other. It sounds complicated, but it's not too hard. Make sure you've clicked on every single chest to link into each other and every single extractor to link into the chest. From there, your farm is almost done. Congratulations, you've made it towards the end. Next up, it's optional, but you can if you want to, make yourself a landing station. That way you can bring your ship to where your outpost is. And second of all, this is essential, make yourself a workbench. For the sake of making things easier, put your workbench closer to the storage devices. That way you can just simply grab what you need and make the items we're looking for. After that, make a bed and place it somewhat near the previously placed workbench. From that, all the building is done. You're complete and ready to start getting passive credit and resources. So from there, sleep the maximum amount of time that you can on your planet, then wait for the animation to finish and wake up ready to craft. Once you've slept for the maximum duration, head on over to your storage crates and grab all the items that you can. You will most definitely be encumbered after doing this, so just take it slow so you don't cause yourself any pain. So take your items over to the workbench, then go down and find the item that is called the ISO-centered magnet. From there, click craft the max amount you can, and simply see your XP roll in. And from here, it's simply a rinse and repeat process. There is no limit to how you can do this. The only limit would be how encumbered your character gets. Now, you can deal with all of the encumberment in two ways. One, you can drop the items that you get on the ground, meaning you won't have to deal with the magnets ever again. Or two, you can take a painstakingly long process going back to any vendor to sell all of the magnets. The magnets on their own have a rough value of about 15 credit per magnet, so if you do have, say, 500 of these magnets, you could easily sell them for 7,500 credits. But again, that's not essential, that's just the bonus perk of this farm base. And of course, this is the basis of any farm that involves getting XP, so you can take it and work with it on your own and make your own XP and farming base. Of course, the more you do this and the more you rinse and repeat this method, the more credit, the more XP, and of course, the more items you're going to get. And again, the more storage you have, the more you can craft and the more XP you can return. So you can either choose to go around and get yourself some extra items from the vendors that I previously listed or another vendor of your own, or use some sort of other farm you previously made to make the items for storage crates. Personally, I feel if you want to maximize this method to its full potential, you're going to need to find yourself getting more storage crates anyway, so go out there and look for different items to make different storage pools. So hopefully this video has helped. If it does, feel free to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you do want to see more guides for Starfield and other games alike. Alternatively, if you do want to see me play Starfield, you can check me out on Twitch. That is the top link in the description, or if you don't, that's totally cool too. Let me know down in the comments if you do use this method or if you twist it up a little bit and make your own rendition of it. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are around the world. Thank you all so much, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye for now. Oh, finally, before I finish up the video, be careful because you can crash your game if you do this too heavy and you have too many items, but I'm sure you'll be alright. See you later.